Hey guys, what is up? So, Christmas was yesterday when you're watching this, which was today when I'm recording this. But anyway, so I missed the opportunity to post a video on Christmas Day, and I really wanted to, but I missed that opportunity. So, sorry for that. I kind of missed a couple days there. Kind of wanted to spend a little time with the family. It was a good day and got a lot of stuff. So I wanted to make this video here telling you guys most of the stuff. Actually, there's two things that I left over at the house, and I kind of don't want to go over there because I'm kind of tired. Been a busy day. I've been up since like 6:20 something. My brother, he's been up since like 4 waiting on Santa Claus to get over here. But anyway, yeah. So, first thing that I'm going to show you guys is the non-fishing or hunting stuff real quick. First thing, you guys may not know this, but I'm actually a big fan of The Walking Dead. So my mom and dad got me the first 4 seasons of The Walking Dead. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually a really big fan of The Walking Dead. Yeah. Then another thing that I got, some of you guys know this, some of you guys don't. If you guys watched my why I started YouTube video, you guys probably know that my brother loves Call of Duty. Well, I also love Call of Duty. I'm a big fan of it, and this here is Black Ops 2. We had this game, and for some odd reason, it just decided to stop working. And so my mom and dad got me a copy of it. I don't know why, but it just decided to stop working. Black Ops 1 works, which is odd, but I don't know. So then, these two baits here, I'm not going to take these out of the package because it's not really anything exciting. These are just some pumpkin brown tubes made by Trigger X. And these here are kind of crazy looking baits. These are like lizards, but they got some crazy looking appendages on them. It's got some curl tails at the head. It's got some crawl tails there. And it's got this gigantic curl tail on it. It is just a huge bait that will put off a lot of action in the water. And the package and Trigger X company itself says that this is green pumpkin, but it's not green pumpkin. It's a watermelon seed color. But, that's what their version of green pumpkin is. Now, I also received some money, so look out for a Tackle Warehouse unboxing probably next week. I'm actually going to be spending quite a bit of money on stuff. I couldn't find it on eBay, so I ended up going to Tackle Warehouse and was able to find it. Actually going to buy it Thursday, and we'll probably get it here probably around Saturday or Sunday, Monday, obviously not Sunday, but you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, so this here was probably one of my most anticipated baits that I was hoping I would get. That is a spy bait. This is a storm spin bait, spy bait, they call them both. This is a really cool bait. It's a small bait, but it's really heavy, so it casts far. And it's just a bait that people have been ranting and raving about. Supposedly they're the greatest clear water baits made in the last 10 years. I don't know. A lot of people have been talking about them. Kevin Van Dam won a tournament on this year. People have been just going crazy about them, especially up north with the smallmouth and spots. So hopefully this here works well. Next, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Strike King, but I'm also a big fan of River to Sea. I actually own 4 Whopper Ploppers and 3 S-Wavers. This one here is a 120 size S-Waver in the I Know It color. It's a really cool shad representation color. And yeah, I think this will catch some pure giants. Hopefully it will anyway. Should. I'm actually planning on buying another S-Waver probably closer to New Year's because I've already got plans for the money I have now, and I'm actually going to get a little bit more money between now and New Year's, so I'll most likely end up buying one of those in the bone color. Then I got these 2 Strike King baits. These are for ledge fishing and fishing down on big lakes like Chickamauga, Kentucky Lake, any lakes like that I plan on going to. Or, East Fork Lake that's just down the road a long ways. Yeah, long ways, that's what I mean. But yeah, going to some of these bigger lakes, the deep water lakes, I got a 10XD, which is a 25-foot diving crankbait. Big crankbait. And a Strike King green gizzard shad is the color that both these baits are, spoon. So those are two baits that I'm pretty excited to use in the summertime. Then I got some of these. These here shouldn't be too much of a surprise either. I got some more bullworms, some Strike King bullworms. Now these here are actually in a pretty cool color. These are in the Prism Shad color. It's actually got 3 different colors. It's got light blue, clear, and dark blue, which is really cool that they can do that. It's that open pore technology stuff, and that is an 8-inch bullworm in a shad pattern. I'm really excited to try that bait and see how it looks in the water and see what it will do to some big bass. Then I got these here. I got 2 packs of these. These are Strike King Twin Tail Mini Scrubs in the Glacier color. And that's what they look like. Basically, what the Glacier color is it's white with blue flake. And it's a really cool color. I like it a lot. It looks really cool. And the blue flake has got some really coolness to it. It's got kind of a blue look to it. Makes it kind of look like a super light blue color to the plastic. It's pretty cool. So yeah, people have been all over those baits, since they came out back like 2015 or 16 or whatever. People have really liked them, and yeah, so I got 2 packs of those. Then I got this here. This here is the final lure that I got, I believe, and I dropped it again. I've dropped it twice, and that is the Fruck. This is a frog duck hybrid that is pretty cool. It's got the hollow bodiness of a frog, but it's got the profile and color of a duck. Now, this thing looks like it's just going to walk really well, and I'm hoping it will, and I'm also hoping that it will have a good durability to it. I've owned some rats, the Live Target rat. I think I've talked about this before. It did not have very good durability. Did not have very good durability, and hopefully this one here will. It's a Savage Gear duck frog hybrid called the Fruck. Really cool. So yeah, hopefully that bait there will catch some big bass. I think it will. But yeah. So then, this here was actually the first bait, the first bait. This was the first present I got to open this morning here on Christmas Day. This is easily the expensivest bait, the most expensive, however you say it. Yeah, I keep saying bait. This is definitely not a lure, but it is definitely the most expensive thing that I got this year for Christmas, and this is probably at least 40 to 50% of the Christmas, that I got. This was just the awesomest part of the Christmas. Even though all of it was awesome, this was probably most of the awesomeness. Now, my dad actually traded for this a while back. He traded his gun. He had a 6mm gun, and he traded it. And he traded for some muzzleloaders. And when I came over here to this house, this here is the shop. When I came over here and seen it, I was like, wow, that's a really cool gun. And I kept saying, how I really would like to hunt with this gun at some point next year, because I'm thinking about getting some gun tags, which I'm obviously going to now. Getting some buck and doe tags with a muzzleloader next year. And so Christmas morning, I get in there and I'm super tired. I'm just woke up. And I get in there and I sit down on the couch. I'm sitting there and I'm looking, I'm like really tired. And my dad walks up there and he hands me this. He hands my brother his. And obviously Max's is not actually his gun. He's just going to get to shoot it and stuff. But, still, he was super excited. I was super excited. But this here is a Thompson Center. This is a Thompson Center 50 caliber Omega muzzleloader. It is camouflage in Realtree hardwood camouflage, which is probably one of my favorite camouflages that Realtree makes. I've got t-shirts in this color. I've got pants, I've got coats, I got all kinds of stuff in this color of camouflage. It comes with a, I keep forgetting the name of this. What is it called? Sling. That's what it is. But what really made me like this gun was two things. It has the thumb hole stock, which makes it super easy to hold. You know, I like how I can hold it, and I can hold it with, you know, with stability. You know, I can hold it super still, and it's not like holding it like this, you know, which is something that I used to have problems with. But if you notice, the scope is kind of far up from the barrel, right? That's because right here, these things right here, it's got holes in them. That's for using the iron sights. You can use the iron sights or the scope. Now this is dialed in to where you can hit with both the iron sights and the scope. So if you're hunting on the ground, especially on the ground, and you see a deer at 100 yards, you can hit them with this scope. You see a deer at 20 yards, you can hit them with the iron sights, which I thought was really cool. I'll get the camera down here in a second and give you guys a good look at the gun. But it is probably my favorite thing that I got because it is super expensive. It is a very expensive gun. It's not cheap. You know, guns are not cheap anymore, but here's the ramrod. There's the iron sights. There's the end of the barrel. And it is just an awesome, awesome looking gun. There you guys can see it right there. It's a really good looking gun. And it's just, it's a very nice gun. So yeah, you know, just like I said, the thumb hole stock is one thing that I really liked about it, you know, where you can look through the scope or you can look down on the iron sights. That's something that I really liked because around here, if you're hunting, I'm just going to go ahead and put this down so I can talk. But if you're around here hunting, especially if you're hunting in the woods, like in the hardwoods, you're going to have the deer on you before you know it. That's something I had to learn quick, because when I shot the 11-pointer last year, when I shot that buck was there was nothing there 1 second. Next second he was right there at 20 yards and I ended up killing him. They come in quick, and they do that way out and they do it real close. They'll be just all of a sudden they'll be there at 100 yards and you won't even know they're there. Just pop up out of nowhere. And then at 20 yards or 10 yards, I've had them do it right underneath the tree, literally to where I had to look through the seat of the stand just to see this deer. Just pop up right out of there. Just look like it pop up out of the ground or something. But yeah, they just pop up out of nowhere and you just never see them. But yeah, I've had that happen to me before. So anyway, I'm not going to show you guys the gun anymore. I think I showed you guys pretty well what the gun looks like. But yeah, I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, whatever, you know, yeah. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I did, and I hope you guys did too. Yeah, so hope you guys like this video. Also, real quick, me and my little brother are actually going to go hunting tomorrow evening at a stand that, as far as I know, has never been set in the evening time. So who knows? I might kill a big one, or I might just kill a doe. I don't know. I'm trying to decide whether I should just kill what comes out first. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing because I'm going to have my brother with me. I think that'll be awesome. Be able to kill a deer with my brother with me. That'd be cool. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. If you did, make sure you smash the subscribe button and the like button. Almost to 130. Hopefully I can get to 150 by March 2nd. I really think we can do it. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye-bye.